Today I learned firsthand that Wales has more castles per square mile than any other country in Europe. So it's only fitting that on the first day of my press trip with Southern Wales, I go to Cardiff Castle. But first I'm going on a short walking food tour with Llanerch from Loving Welsh Food. It's as if they know exactly what I love because the first stop was a cheese shop. Owen let us try 3 different cheeses and they were delicious. Then the next stop was off to the Cardiff market. I love a good market or a food hall type of place, and upstairs they had an incredible pizza place and we had, I believe it was sopressata with honey. Loved it. And then I had my first Welsh cake from Fabulous Welsh Cakes. We brought them over to the Welsh house so I could have a cider, and they were still warm when I got to taste test them. The original has raisins in it, but then they also had a chocolate and caramel, and I am now in love with Welsh cakes. I had a shorter version of the food tour. Loving Welsh Food does a longer tour because I had a tour scheduled for the Castle House at Cardiff Castle. This was really cool. I would definitely go with the private tour if you are planning to come see the castle. The Castle House was beautiful. The guide was fantastic. He was so entertaining. And afterwards, I had to climb up the steps to the castle. It was a gorgeous day out, and it was fantastic because there were not a ton of crowds, so I was able to climb up with no problem, no lines. So I can officially check off one castle off my list in Wales, but I know the list is very long. There's the cutest Paddington Bear statue here, and all I could think of was this sandwich better have Biscoff in it. And my last stop in Cardiff was the National Museum. They had an exhibition of Impressionist art, so it was really cool to see some of the Monet paintings displayed, so I was really lucky with this one. And now that the entire day has flown by, it is time for me to head to my accommodations for the night at the lovely Llanerch Vineyard Hotel. Now please go easy on my pronunciations because the double L is not easy for me. They really spoiled me here because this room was massive and it was so pretty. The bed was incredibly comfy. I also caught the view from my balcony right as the sunset was just ending. This hotel and vineyard is only about 25 minutes from Cardiff, so it's a great option if you want to get out of the city. I can't even describe the vibes of this bar, and I had the most delicious spritz here. I love a little cocktail hour before dinner. Next, I walked over to the restaurant. It is so beautiful. I love the lighting and all the twinkle lights. I had a crisp Sauvignon Blanc before I devoured my steak and Parmesan fries. And I felt so relaxed, it felt only fitting to have my own little spa night to close out the evening.